Hi guys, it's me, Doomishmaker, DBM Daniel, Doom, whatever you call me. I'm back. How long for? I don't know, but I'm back for today. But yeah, as I start this video, I'm doing the Vanity Fair, same interview, 1 year apart. However, to give it my original twist, this is kind of be the, not uncut, but this is going to be year one, just kind of raw. So obviously, you can see by the video length, it's quite long, I yap. But next year, I'll just condense it down to how like they did with Billie. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video. My name is Daniel Morris Broom. Today is the 28th of October 2024. I'm currently 20 years old. I'm at my second year at Screen and Film School in Manchester. So far, I've completed 4 projects. One of them is published publicly. The other one was like a private gig for a family's birthday party, and my other 2 have stayed in the drafts, kinda. I finished my roles on them, they just never saw the light of day. So my most viewed project, which is the only project I have public, The Observer. That's just basically me and my dad go out and birdwatch now and then, and I just thought on a whim, would it be fun to just film him and create like a double meaning? Like, as the audience, you're observing an observer, someone who bird watches birds and whatnot. It was on the fly, complete experiment, and I think it turned out okay. Like I said, complete experiment. I tried new things I've never done before. Color correction, color grading, Foley sound on a video rather than music. But yeah, it was a big stepping stone. Yeah, learning curve. Taught me a lot, like where I need to work on. I say don't worry about everyone's opinion on yourself. The only thing that actually matters is yourself. And stop making excuses. We've been wanting to do this idea since Billie did her third one, 6+ years ago. And here we are now at age 20, finally doing it because we said fuck it, let's do it. It's also your final year at university, like come on, make the most of it. In less than 6 months time, or more than 6 months, you will be an actual adult. No uni, just graduation to wait for. And then it's the real world, whether it be in projects or a dead-end job. So use the last year well. Time heals everything. You might be fine now, but start year was rough. So time heals everything. And listen to me, everything happens for a reason. No matter what shit you go through, you come out a stronger and better person at the end of it. Go with the flow, let things happen, but process how you feel. Don't ignore your emotions. That's the big one. I don't have someone who inspires me at the moment. It's kind of just like a challenge, you know. I've had been inspired by famous directors' work, or I've been inspired by a character, or maybe my family motivate me to keep going. I've yet to have a current inspiration or inspirer, whatever word you want to use. So it's kind of like, I look at me 5 years ago, 10 years ago, a year ago. It's like, what would Dan think of me now? Or like, what would Dan not believe? So a big one being my half marathon recently. Me in high school not believed I have ran, or by choice, like even spent money for it, you know, 20 odd kilometers in a day. That kid, you know, 13 stone, didn't do sport in general, like a day a walk at best. Who would younger me look up to? And that right now is like me in 5 years time, me in 2 years time, because he's something I want to be. Who would Dan want to be in 5 year time, 2 year time, next month? And I want to say I want to be better than him. So like, I'm kind of inspiring myself. It sounds cliche as fuck, or pretentious. The best thing that's happened in my career, I'd probably have to say, is just passing first year and getting my first shot out there. Doesn't sound a lot, but right now it's baby steps. We're laying the foundations for a steady future. Simple and sweet. I spoke to my family today. I want to say I speak to my family at least once a week as like a bare minimum. Some weeks it's like 5 times if I'm lucky. Other times it's just 3. Sometimes it just comes out of mine, both on my end and theirs. And it's like 1 text, but not as much as I should. You know, family's precious, so you gotta enjoy it while you can. My current letterbox top 4, which I want to say the last 2 are kind of placeholders, especially the last one because I don't know what else to put there. But I want to say it's Rocky, The Dark Knight, Inception, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. No real answers, it's just my gut feeling, to be honest with you. Yeah, I mean, like, we all feel pressure. It's normal to feel, you know, anxiety or it's worry But yeah, I do feel a bit of pressure right now. I say it varies from like day to day. So it's kind of like, you know, some days you can have nothing on, no reminders of the worries. But other days it's like, you know, the mind's telling you you've got this to worry about, that to worry about. Some days you just can't help how you feel. Some days you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders. Other days you kind of just feel a bit more like mellow. But yeah, some days it's better, some days it's worse. Sometimes it can be something stupid. Sometimes it can be like your major insecurities coming out. But we're all good. No real issues here. If we're talking black and white answer, no. Currently, I am not in a relationship. My biggest regret is probably being a people pleaser for way too long. Like, just listening to the masses and rather than myself, trying to be someone that I wasn't. Thinking everyone's laughing with you when they're just like at you. That's one of the hardest realities, because then you realise how fake people are. And you kind of just question all the time and energy, was it worth it? And it wasn't. It's like, people would rather me be someone else, a character, rather than me be who I am. They just wanted to be friends with this fake guy rather than who I felt like I should be. But I got put on a pedestal for years and I had to withhold a reputation. But now it's like I'm trying to find out who I am, to kind of find my feet, discover my music taste, discover my style, discover who is Daniel Morris Broom, more rather than, you know, being this person people made me out to be. Like, it's nothing serious or deep, it's just I kind of felt trapped. And over the years I've been slowly getting that out there. Especially more recently, like putting up just basic boundaries. The amount of people that's shut off from you. It's like, you know, it's sad, but you're better off. The second you get rid of fake people, the less toxicity, the more positivity you start to see in the world. That's my biggest regret. Letting others control my identity is, kind of. Yeah, it's just fun to now just like try new things and just experiment. Because life is one big question at times. You don't know what you are or who you are until you just do. The penny just drops. But yeah, I don't know why I'm acting like these are good questions. Someone's asking me. I've literally just copied this off Vanity Fair. I want to say, like, get a good network portfolio. Like, know who to contact if I need a director. Know who I want to contact for a producer. I want to say I want to have a lot of projects under my CV, not just the basic ones or self shoots, but proper projects that actually reach an audience, whether it be a designated target audience or it just happens to. I'm not saying I want to go viral, but it'd be nice if the project does, you know, expand. But yeah, I'm just really hoping to get an arsenal of good shorts, good movies, and then make a really good show reel to show off my editing skills and pursue a career as an editor. Kind of more cliche, but, you know, figure out who I am more, use about that time of experiment, try new things, but also just make friends. Like, you know, one last chance I'm gonna socialise outside of work, so hopefully make for long-lasting friendships too. I'm gonna say 2 because I feel like I can't skim out on like the academic, but also the personal thing. So like academically, it's always just good to try again, experiment and learn from failure. I say career and academic, that's the best thing I've learned at that degree. And then I want to say, in terms of personally, know when to have a laugh, know when to be serious, read the room more. That's like the 2 biggest things I've learned, I'd say. I'd probably say it has to be my skydive I did back when I was 16. Jumping 15,000 feet out of a plane, nothing lives up to that. No matter if it's tattoos, boxing, that's a close second, but if I had more of a serious fight and I trained better, then boxing could overtake it one day. But yeah, that's craziest life experience so far. So in terms of like maybe talent, half the list I'll either die or retire before I could work with them. In terms of like actual filmmakers, like Tarantino's probably gonna retire because he has his 10 movie, you know, analogy. Nolan could be retiring, or you can just call it quits. There are a lot of people I want to work with, but I feel like they might have passed their prime, or when I'm ready at skill level to work with them, I feel like a lot of them have the tight-knit squad, and I doubt I'd be able to get into any of those projects. So I can kind of like, if I could meet anyone, it's probably just Christopher Nolan, because it's his films that made me realise I want to get into cinema, and I don't know, it's just like, I started to appreciate cinema because of him. So if I could meet anyone just for a quick selfie, probably just be him. But in terms of work with professionally, I don't even know anyone who I could pull it off. Like I said, I can make a fat list, but probably won't happen. Oh, Japan, without a doubt. Japan is like the one country I've always wanted to go. Even before my anime phase, like I've always wanted to go to Japan. I just think the culture and the country is lovely. And to give a cheeky second and third, I'll say Iceland for the Blue Lagoon, and for a bit of gambling, Gotta go to Las Vegas, baby. United States of America. Oh, favourite artist? I'd probably say right now it's Monoskin or Mooniskin. Will it change next month? Probably. I'd probably say blue, to be fair. Like, I've got blue walls, blue jackets, bedding's kind of blue. I got told blue's my colour, so I'll start embracing it. So right now, blue's my favourite colour. Different, outgoing, entertaining. I think they're the three words that best describe who I am as a person. Oh, and how would I define my work? I'm going to say this is my portfolio work and not my academic work, but I want to say simple, amateur, and flawed because I've got a lot to learn if I want to get into the industry. I feel like right now there's not a lot of job security within the film industry. Like, I don't follow it too often, I should check it out more, but there's always actor writer strikes, the threat of AI is taking over. It's also an industry it's very hard to break into. So right now, I'm kind of terrified of the future of the industry, whether I have a job, whether I don't, as well as like just the basics of like economics and all that. I don't really look into it. I think it's a bit of a shit show at the moment, but hopefully things kind of calm down and it's a place for me in the future. Jokingly, do it for the plot, and it is what it is. But I want to say like more on a deep level, like karma is a very true thing. If you're a dick and a shit person, shit things will happen to you in life. But if you are good, you act good, and you know, you're a good human being, I believe good things will come your way. Patience is a virtue, you know, you reap what you sow, that sort of like logic. But yeah, my mate Fee taught me recently, if you speak into the universe will speak back. And that played off today, so fuck knows what the best way to be a filmmaker is nowadays. Just try and find your take on things. What works for someone might not work for you, so try and find your approach to a task. Try and find your style and kind of your fingerprint. Like, make sure you stand out and be unique. Be logical and think well. Nothing will work well if you have shit foundations, and you've got to build those foundations off a good blueprint. So everything's got to be thought out well, step-by-step plan. Just think logically and effective. That's probably the best approach to filmmaking in general, not just as an editor. If I can speak to 21-year-old me, I'd want to say I hope you're happy in life and everything is okay. And if it isn't, again, that's fine. Life is a roller coaster. You have your ups, you have your downs. Don't forget to stay true to yourself. Keep in mind, you aren't alone. You've got friends who love and care about you, people that you want to do well. You have your family. Don't give up with dreams and ambitions, whether it be the gym, running, any other health, fitness things you've taken on, uni projects. Don't give up. This is your last year. You're gonna smash it, pal. And stay true to yourself. Don't forget how kind you are as a person, how strong-willed you are. That's something you've never given up. You've always been strong-willed. Remember, we didn't drink till we was 18. After all the peer pressure, you know, since 12, 13-year-old. I hope you know more about yourself. Like, I hope we know who is Daniel Westbrook. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hope you know what style you want to go for, both editing wise, both actual style, everything about me. I don't know. I hope you know a little bit more. But if you don't, that's okay. We're here to have a laugh, have a bit of fun in the world. So don't stress too much about it. I hope everyone's alright too. People, you know, who've had to mature because of life events, or people we're really close with now. I hope they're still doing alright, and you are too with their friend. I hope you still maintain that friendship with them. But yeah, I just hope like across the board we're better. Like, remember like the game logic. It's a stat sheet, RPG, with level or stats, you know what I mean? Level up every skill you can. We are the only person that's going to make this better for us. So, you got this, bro. Big up. Yeah, I'll see you in a year. Take after yourself, and remember to be kind to yourself as well. Like, no matter what, we are proud of where we've come from. Fitness, editing, life in general. Like, us in high school would not believe where we are today. Like, we thought year 7 to year 11 is a big gap. We've gone mountains higher than that. So just stay true to yourself and be kind. See you next year, pal.